Welcome back, guys. Queen Zap here. This video is one that I've kind of put off because I wanted all the drama and everything to dial down, and it's been 2 weeks since a certain tweet has been posted. If you don't know what tweet I'm talking about this one right here, by none other than Jake Paul himself. Now, if you're like me, which I assume most of you are, you have been a fan of YouTube since a child. YouTube is literally my life. And for him to say Team 10 was the first content house pisses me off, because they were not. Our Second Life was the first content house. And I watched a video of some channel, him and Logan were on, and they were talking about the tweet, and he was saying, oh, well, we were the most successful, or like, and he started going on about like a dinosaur analogy, just bullshit spewing out of his mouth. And what made me the most mad about it was, he was like, oh, well, they were just friends and they were making content. That doesn't mean that they were a content house. Yes, they were, Jake. Speaking you directly, yes, that is what a content house was and is. Team 10 was under a label, or is under a label. That's literally all that it is. Are they successful? Yeah, no doubt about that. But don't discredit the people who did it first. O2L was here first and they did it first. And in my opinion, they did it the best. They were 6 friends living under the same roof and made content on their own and together. And they made beautiful content, and they were not problematic whatsoever, unlike Jake and everyone else in Team 10. O2L was pure and wonderful. Everything Team 10's not. I don't get how he doesn't see that. And I may be overdramatic here making a video about it, but I couldn't stay silent because it really pissed me off, because you don't discredit the people who did it first. Acknowledge who did it first. You can say you were the most successful team content house. That's fine. But don't say O2L didn't do it first. And Jake, not to burst your bubble, no one cares about you. No one's copying you. No one could care less, honestly. No one cares you do boxing. No one cares you had a content house. And no one cares you got raided by the FBI. It's funny, but no one cares. No one's gonna go and get raided by the FBI for no reason. You got raided by the FBI because you're an idiot. I can't fathom how he could sit there and confidently say he was the first content house. Simple. Because he wasn't. That's just, in fact, it's a fact, not an opinion. And it was so funny because I came across that tweet on Twitter when he first tweeted it. And I was like, oh, what's this? JC hit him back and was like, and basically I'll put the replies that JC said here. So I was like following the whole thread, and everyone came for his throat because guess what? Jake, you're fucking wrong. So YouTube was different when O2L was together. YouTube wasn't about the money. It wasn't about labels. It wasn't about any of that. It was friends making content together and having genuine fun. Everything that most of the days YouTube is not. Because people just care about the money now. They don't care about the content or their supporters. I'm not saying that the people you watch don't care about your supporters. There's plenty of YouTubers out there that do genuinely care about their supporters. I'm just saying, there's a lot who don't give a shit. They just want the money and makes their content not as good. You can't beat the O2L era. And I call it the O2L era because everyone knew O2L. O2L, I think, had like 2 million subscribers or something like that. They have a song about them. You want to know who sings the song? Charlie Puth. And they went on tour They had a very big, successful tour that a lot of people went to. Team 10 didn't do that. Team 10 can't do that. That's just a fact. They will never live up to the expectation that O2L put. O2L is like way up here. Team 10 is way down here. And you know why? Because they are not good and they weren't the first content house. Like I said, you can say that the Team 10 was the most successful. I don't care. Just don't discredit what O2L did and set the track for many people that followed in the footsteps of them. It really pisses me off because that's so negative and not fair. I don't get it. And it might be, I may kind of come off as I'm overreacting. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a diehard O2L fan and probably always will be. Maybe it's because I met Keen and JC when they went on tour. I don't know. But don't discredit what they did. They paved the way for Team 10. O2L walked so Team 10 could run. I'm gonna put it like blank point period. Simple. That's my statement. So that's all that's. There's not much to say about the matter except for stop discrediting people who did things first. O2L was the first content house and they were amazing and unproblematic. No one will live up to O2L. There's just no way. So, that's that. I hope y'all enjoyed this short ranting video of mine. Leave a like down below. Comment what you think about the drama. Do you agree with Jake? Do you agree with O2L? Whatever. Leave a comment down below what you would like to see next. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notifications bell when you want to be updated for when I post. This is Queen Zap, and I'm signing off.